obviously it's fixed. Continue.
Yeah, we're gonna head. Um, we're gonna make our way downtown, as it were.
Nice.
Ron
Do-do-do-do-do.
agreed uh, to help save the world / join the Grey Banner, and we're walking back to Coat.
Welcome back to Coat. All right. So the three of you proceed to Coat. It's only about another 10 minutes, and when you arrive, it looks much like it did when you first arrived. It appears to be empty. Luckily for you guys, there is no dragon overhead.
Okay, and there are no bodies laying around, as usual.
No, no bodies.
Not even a Oswald.
Definitely not an Oswald. Did you guys like walking to town?
Oh, we shouldn't go into town, should we? I'm just looking from the outside, really.
Yeah.
Rondat,
Mm.
where was Oswald? Is there like anything left?
Mm-mm. Eaten. Oh.
All of him? Like, has the did you talk to the dragon? Do they talk?
Yes.
Okay. Um, when you did, was he here before? Did he mention anything about having been here before to Coat? I mean, or to any other villages, eaten other people? Okay. I wanna skirt the perimeters of town and look for signs of people like fleeing or anything like that.
Okay. Perception check.
Perception or survival?
Sure, survival. And yeah. So, we found the problem and fixed it. Unfortunately, I had to do a lot of technical difficulties in the meantime because I didn't know what the problem was. But yeah, it's all resolved. No more dropped frames.
Cool. Oh,
You don't see any signs of life.
well. I don't know anything other than like kobolds aren't going to be able to crush a city up that badly. I don't know what else could have done it other than this damned dragon. He's you know, Rondak, I know you don't understand much of the more complex things right now. I was not super certain about putting an end to this dragon because it seemed like it was part of the natural order of things. But he's really ticking me off. So I guess we're gonna have to kill him now, huh?
You raise your voice and Rondet punches the nearest foundation of a building.
Yeah, I like style right now. You're less uptight.
So Bogger, who has been quiet for a while, he says, "So that, so that, that, that tiara made you smart, huh?" Gotcha.
Yeah.
There was that really rude guy back at Stelholm had the same tiara.
Brother.
No, I don't think so. But maybe if you guys are tight, maybe we go get another one.
Are there? You think there are two of these in the world that's something powerful enough to turn this guy into a wizard, effectively?
Well,
And you think that
3.
he says 3.
you can count up to
According
3?
And holds up 4 fingers.
according to our orc here, there's 3.
You think someone will just hand it over?
Trusted me.
What? It cut out.
Brother trusted me.
Do you know where he is? Where he's from? Where he was headed? What his name was? Favorite color? Preferred mode of transport?
Sasha.
Sasha.
Sasha Koslov.
Well, see, we got a first and last. It's more than you know about me.
Yeah, but your information was not important to me at all. And this guy could raise me one wizard, as it were.
Alright, well, as far as I see it, you're in charge.
Oh, I hate the sound of that, don't I?
Yeah, and as much as I've grown to like your company as much as anyone else,
Yeah, it's not a lot of it.
I don't really want to go on some crusade to find your Orcus headpiece. Granted, it was my idea. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stay here and see if I can deal with this kobold threat.
Yeah, no, what I was going to say is that you should stay here and look for survivors if they exist.
How can I reach you if I learn anything?
Well, you know what? We're gonna have to come back through. We're headed towards the bears up. But all else fails.
Well, you know where my cabin is, right?
Yeah, but also all else fails, you can send.
Well, you guys
I
don't
was gonna
exactly
say
have a PO box.
No, we've got a low. It's not exactly common knowledge. That's what I was about to be like, just send word to our secret hideout, but that won't be useful. You know what? I can draw you a quick map, and you can find us there, but you cannot send anyone else there. You understand me?
Privileged knowledge, got it.
Yes, thank you. And I'll whip up a map. I don't know. I don't have writing utensils. Rondak, you got any more of that paper line about?
He just reaches in his pocket and pulls out his entire stack of spell book and shoves it out to you in one hand.
Yeah,
Paper's falling out of it.
Yeah, I'm assuming one of the pages I take is a spell you can't cast anymore, for now. And you got anything to write with, you, sir? Whatever your name is, you got anything to?
Oh, me? He looks around.
Yeah, I know. I'm like patting my pockets.
Well, I have something for writing and carving into metal.
Yeah.
Probably not helpful.
Useful. What about you, Rondak? Got a
Surely he's got charcoal or something in there.
burnt piece of wood.
Ugh. And what kind of bag does he have? He reaches into his fanny pack and just
Yes.
That's Romulus to a T.
and just pulls out a corked bottle of ink and a quill.
All right, perfect. And I'll drop a quick map to Farmordrine that should be actually quite good because I'm excellent memorizing maps. And I'll give some brief instructions on this is who you say told you to go there, kind of stuff. Actually, here, and I'm gonna cautiously take my gray banner pin and hand it to him and go like, that's your proof that I sent you.
All right.
Don't lose it. Because it's a pretty penny.
Got it. Well,
right.
good luck with your friend here. Bye, Ron, Dak, and the gnome. Yep. All right. And he just marches off.
Cool. Well, we're on deck. I guess we're going back out of town. Where do we catch a boat?
Did
think we're gonna have to
the
have
guy
a
you
boat.
came in on? Did
Rondak points to the nearest ocean.
Yeah, actually, the guy we rode with said he was a ferry back and forth like every day. Problem is, when he was doing that regularly, there wasn't an army of frost giants.
Oh no.
Worth a shot.
We're gonna figure this out.
Where did Sasha whatever say where he was from?
No. Don't remember.
What's the matter, Jacob?
Oh, I was trying to put a red X over Oswald, but I thought I could just grab a red X and then oops, I moved his frame. Oops, I keep moving it. But I can't. Its dimensions are fixed, and I can't seem to rotate it. You guys keep. I got one ear on y'all.
Yeah. Also, I just want to shout out Fisto for changing his name to Dragon Food on Roll20.
Yeah, saw that. Yeah.
Just in case anyone on Twitch wanted to know that he's hilarious.
He's funny.
Yep, that's what we remember about Oswald.
I'm a crazy funny guy.
All right. Yeah, I guess we're gonna just head south cautiously, very cautiously. Try and find one of those like really small little port village that the ferry tended to stop at. In the off chance he'd be there.
Okay. I did it, guys.
Yeah.
Oswald's dead.
Yay! Oh wait.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Nah, it's never too soon.
Let me just get the references. Oop, that was a duplicate. There we go. Alright, now it's on all the screens. Thank you, Blinky. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, you guys head to the shore. You don't find the man who ferried you in, but you do see an abandoned rowboat, which seems to be in sailing condition.
Well, rowing condition, as it were.
Rowing condition, as it were.
All right, Rondak, let's. You ready for a good workout? Nice.
He just like cracks his neck really loudly.
Wait,
throws the stick into the boat.
Yeah, can you wrestle Askew into the boat? Because trust me, he's not fond of water. Not this deep.
You get Rondak moving, you can't get him to stop. He's throwing stuff in the boat
Okay.
as fast as possible.
Alright, Romulus, give me an athletics check. This is a pretty high DC. I'm going to put it on a sliding scale.
15.
Okay. You failed, but only by 1 tier on my little sliding scale. So by the time you make it to Stelholm, rowing the whole way by yourself, you do have a level of exhaustion.
Great.
Cool. Rondak just earned a lot of points in my book. rowing us to Stelholm by himself.
Yeah, he rowed you to Stelholm by himself.
Because I definitely was not useful.
Yeah, he just rowed 50 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time you arrive, it's probably the dead of night. You're not going like high speed here.
No.
In fact, let's just make it the next morning. And Romulus, Romulus, you're gonna gain another level of exhaustion for powering through the. No, actually, make a Constitution save, and then see if you powered through the night.
I can do okay. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Despite staying up all night and rowing, you only gain 1 level of exhaustion instead of 2. Pretty impressive stuff. And you guys arrive basically once again at first light at Stelholm.
Cool. Right at first light. Rondak, I'm a little worried that you're gonna draw some attention in town. You know what? Never mind. I should not be asking you for ideas. I apologize for that.
As you guys are rowing up to the pier, a guard and the harbor master are approaching.
You said I still can cast these.
Yeah, you're just terrible at it, and you can only remember 4 of them.
Rondak just kind of looks at the shore and sees a city, and he's like, "Ugh." And he casts, like, he just raises his hand and like slaps himself on the head, and suddenly transforms into an entire.
Okay.
A what?
An entirely. I missed it. He cut out.
An entirely different person.
Well, given your character has probably lost some creativity.
Yeah, it's just him, but with like human skin. Like the tusks are even still there, but it's just him with.
So you look like a human with
an underbite.
Well, I was gonna say something, but I don't know if that's like politically correct anymore. But cherubism.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's still okay to say. I don't know.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
But
Yeah, you just got a big jaw. What was that guy who did a lot of B movies? Robert Zadar. Who had the big...
You talking about Bruce Campbell?
No. Well, I don't think Bruce Campbell had cherubism, but
But he had a big jaw.
But there was a guy who's like infamous for this huge jaw, and he had cherubism, and I think his name was Robert Zadar. I know his last name was Zadar, Z''DAR, and that was his stage name. I don't know if that was his actual name. Anyway.
Yeah, Robert Zadar.
Robert Zadar. Yeah, he had that big chin. I think he passed away recently, which is sad. I don't remember. Anyway, we're off track. All right, so yeah, you look like a rather swole, big-chinned human, and with an underbite. And
That was a smart move.
yeah, surprisingly. The harbor master and the guard approach, and they're like, The harbor master kind of looks around. And he as he's writing, what he writes, he says aloud, "A man, a gnome, and a boar. Hello. I don't show any rowboats leaving that match your description."
We are fleeing a terrible thing. You have to take a report. You have to warn everybody. There are frost giants landed in the
Rondak just points at Recluse and says, "Dragon."
He raises his eyebrow, and with his feather quill, he kind of gestures around. And you guys take this moment to look around the harbor. And you now see, you're kind of tunnel visioned, and Romulus is a bit blurry-eyed. This harbor has been through a battle. There is large amounts of damage on the buildings up against the waterside, on the piers. One of the ships in the harbor is halfway underwater. And he said, there were frost giants here not 2 days ago.
Well, there were some across the way. We just saw them.
Well, I'm sure someone somewhere would like to hear your report, but the soldiers are otherwise occupied with the,
That's fine. I need to find someone here in town.
well, there's a matter of your docking fee.
Oh, all right. What is it?
Well, for a rowboat, a mere 5 copper.
Romulus,
Goodness, that's
we
all
get out of the boat. Are we out of the boat already, or are we still in it?
You can get out of the boat.
Yeah, we can get out of the boat. I'm just gonna toss him a silver because that's what I have.
Oh, a contribution to the restoration. Much appreciated, madam.
Yes.
And then Rondak
can I-
picks up the boat and puts it on his back. Just carries it.
No, look, Romulus, you can set it down. I paid the fee. We're gonna go look for your friend.
Can I
Our
have
boat.
a name of your vessel and of its owner for my records?
The vessel is named. Oh gosh, what's that other word for something to be?
Oh, Rondak.
No, you know what? We'll name it the SS Shugel.
SS Shugel. Is that 2 O's?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
In honor of someone. Thank you. Could have named it the Oswald,
Too soon.
It's a terrible name.
but Shugel's a good name, and if we were gonna name anything Oswald, it'd have to be something
Duplicitous?
much more decadent.
Oh, sure.
What's the phrase? Something that cared about its image. Yeah. Cool.
Ostentatious.
Yeah, that's a great word for that.
And the owner?
Caddy Gator Wampus Hush.
Caddy Gator Wumpus Hush. All right, I have you. Enjoy your time in Stelholm, and I see you are armed. Have you been in this city before?
Yes.
Well, then you know. Keep your nose clean. Otherwise, it will be bloody.
Of course. It's a hunting weapon. You know, gotta feed yourself. That's all. Thank you.
Actually, one moment. Have you ever, in your time, traveled with 2 men and I'm curious, and an orc?
Lord, no. Who would travel with orcs?
I have
This
to
day
ask.
and age.
There is a no matching your persuasion that the gods are looking to question, but you don't
A
seem
gnome
like
with
someone who
a
would consort
bow?
with orcs.
Yeah, no. I just fled from some heinous
yes.
creatures.
Yes.
Yeah. No, thank you. I
Well,
appreciate you doing your job, though. You keep it up quite well.
It's strange though. The one in these notes also had a pet boar. Is the boar
Well,
yours?
you know, over in the Recluse, it's real common to keep pigs as pets.
All right. I'm gonna need you to make me a check here.
Bluff, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was waiting for that. Okay. Deception. There we go.
I've never been to the Reckless myself. What a strange custom. Well, on your way.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. You bullshit the harbor master, and you now have access
Sure.
to Selholm.
Real quickly, do you know a man by the name of Sasha? What was his last name?
Koslov.
For whatever reason, Drake cuts out as soon as he says the last name every time.
I heard it. He says, "No, I can't say I do. Sorry."
All right, thank you. Cheerio. And we're gonna head inward to town. Romulus, because that's your human name.
I don't think he's caught on to that though with 6 intelligence.
No, he is not, which is why I said it out loud.
Oh, okay.
Romulus, because that is your human.
Rondak.
Romulus, that's your name. Uh-huh.
Rondak.
You know what? We're gonna call you Ronnie. Where did Sasha tell you where he lived or anything? Like in town? Did he gesture vaguely in a direction?
Vanish.
Of course he did. I'm so tired of people who use magic. They do stupid stuff like vanish, put one another to sleep. Like what happened to good old fashioned stabbing? You know? I'm getting some squints from Fisto. All right. Well, I don't know who on earth do you ask in a city? We're not really city folk. Who on earth do you ask to find somebody?
Wizards.
Question mark.
Yeah, they've been real consistent for us, Ronnie. Let's try that again. Maybe
He just starts walking towards there's a college in this town, right?
Yeah, there was the water college.
Yeah, he just starts walking in the general direction that he thinks it is. Wizards.
Oh, you mean like them uppity ones with the schools and stuff?
Mm.
Are you sure you want to try and talk to them now in this sort of state you're in?
He's still walking. You talk.
Yeah, alright, but that means you gotta, like, pinky swear you ain't gonna say nothing.
This is the best buddy cop show ever.
I know. They're gonna be best friends at the end of it, I can tell.
He's gonna put on the headband and she's gonna be like, oh man, this guy.
I miss Ronnie.
Ronnie and Caddy, they drink their coffee together.
And talk
Ronnie,
about
come
cases.
back.
Rondak, no talk.
You can take it out on me.
Cool, so we head towards the college. I kind of remember the way though, so I'm gonna be like, wait, no, it was the left here, I think.
Yeah, I was actually walking the opposite direction of the college.
No, you were like in the right direction, but it's like, hey, our exit's this way. Yeah.
All right. So after a short walk, you arrive at the doors of the Stillwater College.
Cool. All right. You remember our agreement, Ronnie? You just
Nope.
pinky swear. What you do is you put up the small killing finger and
He grabs your entire hand. Just...
that works. That actually works. That's fine. Not very dexterous either, I see. And I'm gonna like knock on the like college doors.
Okay.
Rondak reaches over and knocks harder.
Okay.
All right, look,
The,
we're being polite.
the familiar face, you've met him once before. The Northman named Sven opens the door and he says, "Oh, you again."
Yeah. Thanks for that lovely greeting. Hello, nice to see you too. We're looking for a magic user from, I think, here, by name of Sasha, whatever the last name is.
Yeah. He opens the door and he says, "Come inside."
Okay. I walk in and I like look over at Romulus like,
Rondak leans very close to her and whispers, Kozlov.
Kozlov. Ah, I heard it this time. Cool. Yeah, Kozlov.
Right. So the there's only one other person in this large room. Remember, it has a sort of table in the middle that has this kind of illusion magic all upon it. And then there's 2 stairwells that lead up to a catwalk that leads to rooms, and then there's hallways going underneath the stairwells to other rooms. And then there's a candle chandelier above it all. The only other person in the room is the one you remember being named ilwDY. And Sven says they're looking for Sasha, and ilwDY nods solemnly, and he says, I take it you weren't present for the attack.
Well, we were present for a different one.
I see.
Related, yes.
Well, when the Frost Giants, when the Duke decided to fight the Frost Giants instead of giving in to their demands, our number felt obligation to Lord and country to fight. And if you knew Sasha, he wasn't much of a warrior, and he did not survive the encounter.
Were any of his... Was he recovered? Were his belongings
Yes.
recovered?
Yes, he was.
All right, I'm going to recount as quickly as I can the kind of harrowing tale. We'd landed over in the Recluse, encountered a frost giant, and chose not to try and fight it because we were too low in number. We ended up having a sort of encounter with a dragon, and our very talented caster friend, whose abilities had been a gift from Sasha's deceased brother.
Oh, that caster. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think we'd rather not mention Oswald.
Yeah. From Sasha's deceased brother, have left our dear friend Romulus unable to really do his utmost in this fight. There's a dragon loose in this world. We need the circlet that Sasha wore.
Well, any magical item found on his person would have been shipped to his family home. However, I can tell you with some certainty that when we recovered his body, there was no circlet. You see, when the Frost Giants attacked, they created a myriad of bergs in the harbor, and it was on these bergs that the counterattack took place, and that is where Sasha was struck and killed. We found him bobbing in the water, bereft of his circlet. We have no reason to think the enemy took it, but I'm afraid that circlet is at the bottom of the bay. At best case scenario. Now, I understand you, Great Banner, are allies in this, and if you were to find the circlet, I would not expect you to feel obligated to return it. But again, I don't. It is surely, again, best case scenario, it is underneath the bay, underneath maybe 20, 30 feet of seawater or more. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
There's a third brother.
Yes.
Do you know where we might contact his family as well as just a secondary lead?
Oh, yeah, the Kozlov family, yes. The patriarch of the family is a count, and he has a county, I want to say 15 miles east of Kingswater. They have a manor in the village Demron.
Rondek puts his hand on Caddy and sort of like brings himself down to her. Use magic to find shiny in bay?
I don't. Yeah, Shug, I'm not sure what magic we could use to find the shiny in the bay.
Oh, actually, now that you mention it, there is a spell. I could
Oh, well, that's useful.
I could draft
Sorry.
you a scroll.
That would be lovely. Sorry for snapping. It's been a long day.
No,
You
we've
understand?
all bared the brunt of some great hardship. I notice only half of your number remain. I I suspect the dragon had something to do with that. There was your lord friend and the other one.
Yep. That's those are the those are the ones. Uh it's complicated and I'm sure there will be a song of it one day if we all survive this. As there tend to be. So should we wait somewhere for you to draft the scroll?
Yeah, it will take the better part of the day.
What spell?
Locate object.
Yeah.
I know spell.
You do. All right, well then.
All right, but Ronnie, I was gonna say your abilities right now are a little iffy. It looks like.
I'm actually surprised he can still cast magic. No offense, Ronnie.
Rondak.
Yeah, we're calling him Ronnie.
I-
um,
I'm sorry. So this is the orc. Yes, now I can see the resemblance. You're under disguise.
don't say that. Yeah, don't say that so loudly, sir.
No, we do not care, but we won't
Okay.
tell anyone. I assume there's a reason you need to go incognito.
Yeah, we.
Racists.
Yeah, exactly. You know the people who wear lanyards.
Lanyards.
Oh, the lanyards. Yes, we know them well.
Yes, so you know.
When you say the lanyards, it makes them sound like a family.
The lanyard family. Oh, I'm writing that down.
Write that down, please.
The lanyard family.
That's in my notes. I don't know if it'll ever come up, but that's in my notes.
They prefer to call themselves a clan.
Oh no.
But
no.
anyway,
The clan.
anyway,
No.
anyway, would we be able to just kind of like wait around here? It doesn't seem like there's much for us to do here in town.
Alenia, none shall be unnamed. No, it should be, no name shall be secret. Or their motto is, check the lanterns at the gate.
Ronda looks down at Caddy again and just says, "You wait, I try." And he starts walking out the door towards the bank.
I don't know if he should be wandering the wharf alone, unattended.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Actually, you make that. I'm gonna check on this, and I'm gonna.
It's actually rather expensive to make a scroll. If your friend has the spell, we'd rather not.
Okay, well, I'll tell you how it goes then.
Great. Good luck.
I've got money, Jesus. And I'm gonna close the door behind me. And then I'm gonna try and catch up to Romulus.
If people are in his way, he's pushing them. He's like, no regard for anyone.
Got
He's
it.
just
He's making a bit of a
going
scene.
towards the bay.
Ronnie, I understand you've got something to prove here. Please be polite, at least. I know that's rich coming from me, but
Well, tall, brawny, rude people are actually rather common in the docks.
yeah.
Most of them are drunk, so.
But we're walking from the college
That's true, yeah.
to the docks, so I'm trying to not attract attention by way of the guards.
Okay, Caddy, to navigate the mean streets of Stelholm and to get your orc friend to not make a scene, roll survival.
That is a survival check.
I thought so too. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Works for me.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Rondek, you got this idea for finding the object, but then how should we get it up?
Swim.
That deep? Okay. Sure. You're only exhausted, but you haven't slept in a whole day, but you know what? We'll see what I can do with that as well.
You're at the pier.
Do orcs know how? Would he know how to swim?
If he's proficient in athletics, it kind of goes with the territory.
Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, I guess I know how to swim too.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, we
Okay.
should have asked him which thing he was on.
Well, the bergs have all melted.
Yeah, but they could have told us like where in the port the bergs were.
Right. Woulda, coulda,
It
shoulda.
says as long as it's within 1,000 feet, I can.
Yeah, so he's got a wide net to cast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this would be nice to like
Narrow it
start
down.
out close.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. He gets like on the water's edge and just starts ripping off clothes as fast as possible.
Wait, Ronnie, come on, we got a boat. Keep those on, please. And let's get on
He's
the,
taking them off.
no, Ronnie, let's get on the
He's down-
SS Shugel.
Oh, no more row.
No, it's fine. We don't have to row. We're just gonna push out a little bit. I can row. You know, out to where we need to go. Look, I'm proficient in athletics.
Well, actually, technically, that would be. I mean, I gave it to you, but it would technically be a tool proficiency vehicle is water.
Yeah, I know.
But since it's a rowboat, I just let him
Row.
Yeah.
It's pure
And,
strength.
and you were guided by the hands of fate to get where you needed to go.
Yeah.
I'm being generous because there's only two of you and we need to get somewhere tonight.
Mhm.
Rondak looks out onto the water. Before we get in the boat, he looks out onto the water and casts it.
Okay. You know the direction of it. It is underwater. Maybe 100 feet from where you're standing.
In which direction?
That way. It's not super relevant.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you want me to row?
Rondak picks
100 feet.
Caddy up and puts her in the boat,
Yeah.
and then jumps in after, and then just picks up an
Wait,
oar
Askew.
and hands it to her.
Excuse stays on the
Forget
shore.
you.
Excuse, like, you got it.
I don't like leaving my pig by himself. No, I'm gonna try and row.
Alright.
Rondak takes one of them.
Make an athletics check,
That's
Caddy.
even harder.
Well, if he's helping you, make an athletics check with advantage. But I'm making Caddy do it because she can. Can she even see over the over the boat?
She's not tiny. She's
Isn't
just
she?
small. She's just small.
Okay. No, yeah,
Okay.
Ha!
she's surprisingly good at it.
She's muscular for how small she is.
All right, Romulus, you are now directly above. How long does locate object last?
Where's that? It lasts up to 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, so you are directly above it now.
Okay. And how long has it been?
Not that long. You have time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so he gets to the edge of the boat and
We can hear that, Caddy.
That
Stay
was
with us, we're almost done.
outside.
We're almost done. Stay with us.
he goes to the edge of the boat and he looks back at Caddy and says, "I can do this." And then jumps straight into the water and starts swimming.
Okay, make a con save.
I was gonna say, Caddy goes, I believe you.
You said con save.
Yep.
Is that at disadvantage? Okay.
I don't know if saving throws are ability rolls
Yeah.
are at first level advantage. I think second level is saving throws and attack checks, and then third level is like half speed. I might be completely out of phase. It's been a while since I've done.
I think you are, but it's in my backpack.
I'll look it up, and you roll. We're gonna go on the assumption I'm right.
That must be nice.
Yeah, saving throws is actually level 3. So.
Oh, okay. So just normal level.
Yep. Okay. You dive. You dive, but you start to kind of panic the deeper you go, and you inhale a big mouthful of just like right into your lungs, a big gulp of seawater. You can attempt to push through, or you can rapidly get to the surface and cough this up.
How close to the item am I?
You're halfway.
Rondak's not too smart.
He's
He
gonna
keeps
power
pushing.
through. I mean, like in character, this is your life down there.
Yeah.
Um.
So, you want me to roll again?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if there's actual rules for this, because you are now suffocating. I think that might be in Dungeon Master's Guide.
If he's suffocating, then next turn he would drop to 0 hit points.
In one turn?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little brutal. Might have to finagle that a little bit. Where'd you find that? I can't find it in either book.
Okay.
A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its con modifier.
Okay. And then
When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its con modifier.
Okay, what's your con modifier?
4.
4. Make me an athletics check, and this will be at disadvantage because of your exhaustion.
Hang on. Athletics advantage. God, it was a nat 22.
Okay, you dive. Your eyesight starts to. I mean, at this point, there's almost no light. As deep as you're going, you're led purely by the magic, but you can feel everything start to tingle. You're getting lightheaded, and you see through your magical locate object. It's right in front of you, and you reach out, and you grab it. And then you black out.
And then I what?
You black out.
Great.
So, Caddy, you see a few bubbles, and then nothing.
I don't like the sound of this. Nothing at all.
Yep. Do you wait?
No, I don't like this. He was very exhausted. I'm gonna like. How long does it take to take off armor, like scale mail in particular?
A while.
Yeah. It's dangerous, but I'm gonna like fill my hand with Goodberry and like just jump and sink.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Oh, wow. Wouldn't take an action to wake me up, but
He's jumping into the ocean with a scale man.
All right, you dive, but you're not really going with any kind of speed. However,
Well,
you do
I'm,
see
planning
a
on just
figure
thinking.
rising right at you.
Yeah.
Now, Romulus, make a death save.
Saving throw. Oh
Okay,
boy.
that's 2 failures. All right. So Caddy, you and the body of Romulus rise up to the surface.
Do we rise or do we collide?
That's a good question. Make another athletics check. I won't make it a very hard DC. That was it. You barely made it. Yeah, so you move out of the way, and then you just kind of let yourself. You rapidly kind of going up in water is rather much
Scramble.
easier than going down. Yeah, and so you get to the top. He's bobbing in the water, head down.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and like fight his head up by like holding his forehead and like leaning and just shove berries in his mouth. Like, come on, don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, make another athletics check.
Yeah, I figured.
Because you're treading water and trying to manipulate a rather large person.
Well, what I'm trying to do is like put the heaviness of like myself in armor on his back because he's like this, and use that weight to like pull. That makes sense to like bob his head back.
Yeah. Okay, make it with advantage.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay. Because you're kind of sinking because of your armor, you take some time to get him into position. So Romulus, make me another death save. Oh, okay. He got a 19. All right. So you shove the good berry into his mouth. Romulus, you snap 2 with 1 hit point. The 2 of you scramble into the boat, and Romulus, you just kind of splay out onto the boat. And you just, like a fountain, just burst of water comes out of your lungs. You get another level of exhaustion.
Great.
And
Open your hand.
And Caddy kind of like is panting because she just had to pull herself up with all that scale mail. And we're kind of like we're doing tight shots between the 2 of you, and it starts to zoom out. And Romulus, you're just sitting there like coughing and wheezing and hacking and just trying to get as much air back into your lungs as possible. And then when you finally start to like compose yourself, you raise your hand, and you're holding the circlet. You manage to form a death grip on it, and you put it on your head, and you straighten up. Cut. And that is going to be the session. That was close. Ramos almost died. All right. Orcs float, right? Well, dead bodies float, and he doesn't wear any armor. All right, guys. That was an incredibly tense, death-riddled, also technically challenging session. I'm glad we got through it. I think we had some fun. And I hope you guys in the audience, I appreciate your patience for the start. When we took, I think we started 20 minutes late, and then obviously when my wife was ruining my bandwidth for a hot minute there. I hope the YouTube VOD didn't get split a whole bunch. Sometimes Twitch condenses it if you name it the same thing and you do it in a soon enough time. We'll see. If you're watching this on YouTube and this is part 3, sorry. Blame Melania. Yeah, so that's going to be it for tonight. We will be back next week, and assuming nothing happens between now and then, we will be back to the original party. Vakla will be returning, and Oswald will be coming in with a new character. So, yeah, I hope everybody had fun. This was a really interesting, intense session. I don't want to use the term fun. It's not necessarily fun when someone dies, but
harrowing.
It was fun.
But you know.
Yeah, I had a blast.
All right. Well,
I nearly cried like twice. It's fine.
Oof. All right. Well, on that, good night, everybody. Have a good week, and we'll be back next time.